Alright, this is my lab build updated for 1.3.5. This would be the third iteration of the build, now that LASGUN is fucked and attractor field is fucked. This has gone through, about 3 iterations since the patch dropped, from what I first had on the PTC, to my grade 4 plasma cannon cheese, to my grade 4 LASGUN cheese. We're now up to grade 4 shellburster and perforator cheese. So this build is for optimal ad clearing and then pretty much just the most efficient way to kill bosses. Mainly we're using it on 152 and 136. Shellburster stagger build. It's actually brain dead easy to play with. You just need a bunch of darts and the will of God. So for ad clearing, we're running compel, knee charge, and weeding step. Techniques are battle harden, center of mass, and manipulate instability. You can, if you want, swap knee charge out for Shiga wire. It's mainly used just to get around the place, because the damage from all of these sort of abilities aren't scaling right now with your damage and with the grade and with the level of the dungeon. So I mean, quite honestly, about 90% of the damage abilities we have right now are just terrible. They're not scaling. They need to fix it. But that's a topic for another discussion. For bosses, we are using energy capsule, attractor field, and either manipulate instability or death from above. These can be swapped out depending on the content you're doing. You'll run death from above in fire, and you pretty much just float above the boss like this, spraying him. It's the most surefire way to not get hit by his AoE explosive. For the dungeons that you would be stagger spamming in, which would be 152, 195, and 24, Darkness, Poison, and Lightning, you will run Instability for the increased 20% damage bonus. And I mean, it's pretty simple. You pop Spice, pop Energy Capsule, and you just start unloading in their face. Spamming Stagger. There's actually really nothing to it. You just got to learn the individual mechanics of each dungeon and then just apply that philosophy to said dungeon. With Battle Hardened and Spice Up, you can pretty much get 90% uptime on Attractor Field, about 80% uptime on Compel. It'll always be up, you'll never run out of it. And I'd say about 60 or 70% uptime on Energy Capsule. Maybe less, maybe 55, just because it's about 10 seconds up, 8 seconds down. And that's pretty much it. For ad clearing, the most optimal way to ad clear is to just learn the spawns and then stand on the door of where the ranged ad will shoot you from, which I'll show you now. So you can use weeding step like this, weeding step behind them and just unload in their back. He'll dash. It will hurt on 15. I also got a really bad roll on my augment. Which is why it's only doing 1,000 instead of 1,200. Because unfortunately I'm out of grade 4 damage augments for my shotgun right now. But I mean, like, you just stand on the door, unload, and you just constantly keep them staggered. They can't hit you, which is ideal because of how much damage they do when you get to the higher levels. And that's pretty much it. You just need to learn where the ad spawns and you'll figure out the most optimal way to kill them just from playtime. In a few of the dungeons, the rushes have this tendency to just go hide in a corner until you've killed everything else, which is slightly irritating. dash, and then just keep unloading on him. Oh, why are you up? From footage I've seen from Talith, who was one of the, I would say, best runners in the game, who was putting up insane times. Ideally, you would want Halix Pick in place of a normal sword, and obviously Perforator instead of Shellburster. The DPS on a Perforator, as opposed to a Shellburster, is much better. It's less reload times, it's less shots on the ads, it's just quicker overall. So if you're looking to save time, that would be the most optimal. And then running a Halix Pick or a Static Needle. The slow blades are about 10% quicker. So when you get the one slow blade off and then you're in the second and they dash out, you will actually be able to get it off with a Halix Pick or with just any rapier in general. Only reason I'm not running it is because I haven't gotten a grade 4 roll on either of them yet, which is incredibly irritating. Another thing I forgot to touch on as well is gear. Power Harness, Circuit Gauntlets, I feel like are a must-have just because of the power usage and the extra power. Try and run Heavy Head and Heavy Chest just for the increase in armor, and then you can run Light on the two. I run Forge just for the fire mitigation. But right now everyone's just got bits and pieces of gear, so there's no point really saying run a specific set because we're all kind of just using bits and bobs of whatever we've got. But yeah, ideally Perforator, and ideally you would want a Halix Pick. A triple shot is nice as well, just in case you need to shoot an ad that's far away. Obviously, shotties don't have much range. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just bring lots of darts, learn the mechanics, and all should be well in the world. Anyways, that's currently the build until Funcom nerfs shotguns next, I guess.